Incidentally, last week, have you seen the Jesus Revolution? I've seen a quarter of it. Last week, we interviewed Kevin Downs, who's the producer on our talk show of Jesus Revolution. What a wonderful guest he was. We had fun, but he had sent us live stream so that everybody on our talk show could watch the film. And I went into my study and put it on the computer, and I watched about 15 minutes and I fell apart. I'm sitting there crying like a baby. And I thought, I got a day job. I can't do this. I'm going to have to go see it in a theater. Everybody knows real men don't cry. I'll go see it in a theater where it's dark and nobody will know. And I told him that on the air, and I said, thanks a lot. And he laughed about it. But it got to me because it was real. I was there. 50 years ago, I was a young pastor in need of gasoline, in need of reality. And those kids came into our church from everywhere. I remember when they gave their testimonies, Jesus hadn't fixed their language yet. And I used to hide behind the big column at that Presbyterian church with my collar and my clerics. And I would say, Lord, don't let them say damn. Don't let them use the S word or the F word because it could ruin this whole thing. But they were so in love with Jesus that it radicalized our church. And as I watched the beginning of that movie, it was so real. And I realized that maybe God's doing it again right now, that he really is. Do you know what I remember about the Jesus movement? I remember them teaching our Sunday school kids and having a Jesus march around our church, shouting out, give me a J, and these little kids are yelling J, and the old people in my church look like they're gonna die. And I thought, if they blow a trumpet, this church is gonna fall apart, just like Jericho. And I remember racist Eller. We had an African-American lady who was not very nice looking, frankly. She had a baby and she came and gave her testimony, and it was wonderful. And my racist elder's wife is coming down the aisle. This is an evening service, and I said, good heavens. And I tried to cut her off before she could get to my African-American sister. And I thought, this is not gonna be pretty. And they fell apart in each other's arms and cried together. That was but do you know what the clearest sign was? Laughter. I mean, it was everywhere. I remember going up to Gordon Conwell, and all these kids had gone to Gordon College. They were sitting on the gym floor, and I'm teaching them, and they're taking notes and laughing and laughing and laughing. You know what we can miss? It's laughter.